Welcome aboard. We're talking about content marketing and how you can use content to really build those relationships, relationship marketing. Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and I'm going to be joined by Gina Carr, where we talk about an interview that we did recently with Chuck Gallagher. Now, Chuck Gallagher is a guy that is a brilliant man and professional in producing video. He's worked with a number of people, including me. I am a client of his, working with him and love what he is doing. And he also uses that for marketing his own material. Matter of fact, recently he told us what he had was about 2,000 followers on YouTube, working with those people, showing them a lot that's there, and then he started doing something else in a video. He told us about that and jumped to 112,000 people and growing stronger all the time. And this translates to real business. People see him on video, they see him in the other areas where he's repurposed it, and they hire him. So this is something you want to take a look at, see what's available and how it works. It's a video that we have that we're going to encourage you to look at, what's working in video today, and you can find that over at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. Stark Raving Entrepreneurs is the channel on YouTube, and we have it in several different places as well. So you can use that in many different ways. And we're going to be talking about that. And I say we be joined by my partner, my fiance, Gina Carr. Gina, this marketing thing with content is really profound. You saw the video. You were there when we did the video as well. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's very important. In the video, you guys talk about how it's important to be consistent.
Yeah.
What you want to do to get the YouTube algorithm to wake up and say, "Oh, this person is putting out good content, and people are liking it." And he really emphasized the quantity over the quality. He said quality is important, but quantity and consistency are really key. And so I thought that was important. And I really love the way that he basically said he just set a goal to create a video, to post a video a day, and he did it. And that's what made all the difference. So I'm thinking that might be something good for us to do as well.
Yeah, we're looking at that right now. Matter of fact, those of you watching this, if you're watching this, you are familiar with what we do, Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. We're in several different platforms and we're enjoying using that, but thinking, okay, we need to up our game. So it's got to be increased quantity as well as, of course, quality. That means you've got to make sure you get both. And I would recommend there's ways that you can do that. One of the ways would be to make sure you've got good consistency, that what you're doing is you've got good equipment and you know what to do. If you're using that equipment right, you're going to be able to do it well. Matter of fact, one of the things we're doing right now, Gina, you know this, we're using Ecamm Live that takes our signal and then it sends it out to several different places so that we can go out there, all those different places. You can do that with other tools like StreamYard and Restream. Restream is a very good tool for getting that done. I have Ecamm, I know it, so we're using that. But I think that's going to be important that we consistently do it. Well, Gina, what would you say to someone who's thinking, well, I'd like to do that, but I just don't have time for doing that much? Do we need to do something every day, 7 days a week?
Well, it can certainly be hard to make the time in this busy world, but it's worth it. I mean, part of how he decided to do that himself was he looked on e-speakers at the top leadership speakers and by amount of money that they were making, and or at least the fees that they charged. And so that's how he decided, yeah, I'm going to do this too, because it looks like the top speakers are doing that. One way to do it is to batch your content. You don't you don't have to set up every single day and create videos every single day. Some of the most successful video creators will do what's called batching. So they'll set up time on a single day, and they will either do their interviews or they create the videos themselves and just create a number of them. Go ahead and have it planned out in advance so you can just crank right through them, and then you can release them one a day, one a week, whatever your consistency, whatever your format's going to be, and the frequency that you want. Go ahead and release that according to that. So, I I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, I think so. Doing the batching can help. And another thing that's kind of a cousin to that is repurposing. So what you want to do is you want to repurpose something that you can take a video. For instance, you've got a video with special guests that you interviewed, and special guest said something really, really good in that 30-minute interview, around 12 minutes and 13 seconds, right up to 14 minutes and 29 seconds or whatever, something like that. What you can do is with certain tools, you can go out and say, okay, I want to grab from here to here and be able to do it. One of the ways that we recommend doing that, read the transcript. Go back over that transcript, look at it to see what people are doing and how they said something really amazing. Plus, you can also use tools like Alfana and Cast Magic to do this as well. Alfana will go out and it will do a search on the net to find out what is really popular within your audience, so that you're going to be able to take a look at, well, what they're doing and how people are using this, what audiences are looking for, what they are using, and be able to do it. I recommend strongly looking at Cast Magic and looking at Alfana. Those two programs are two that we're using right now, and it's giving us a lot of capability. And the whole benefit of this, doing all that we're doing, Gina, I think you would probably agree with this, is we want to use this to really build more relationships. And you can do that at scale. Think about people that you like to watch regularly on video. You're watching them on YouTube, whatever they might be talking about, and someone that you say, I really like what she says. I like her opinion. I like his opinion on that. I like the way that he talks about that. Or major news story just happened. Boy, I want to see what she's got to say about that. When you're using content, you're able to generate that, and that can then turn into serious business for us. Gina, we're seeing some major developments in that.
Well, exactly. And in the video that we're talking about, Chuck shared how he just returned from Poland recently, where he received a speaking engagement, and they found him on YouTube. He didn't contact them in advance. He didn't even know about the event, but they saw him on YouTube. They liked him. They developed a relationship, so to speak, and from that they reached out and invited him to speak. So that happens so much when you are watching someone's videos, when they are creating videos regularly. People who watch, and I see that several of you are watching right now in our live version right now, that you feel like you know us. And so I think that's a really great thing. And in fact, I'd
Yep.
love to ask the people who are watching right now or who are watching in the future, please post in the comments below, how often are you releasing videos on YouTube or wherever it is that you're releasing them? We'd like to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for mentioning that, Gina, because of those of you watching this right now, and if you're watching this on recording, we're going to have a recording of this as well. Let us know how you're using content to reach people. What kind of results are you getting with that? Is it working for you? And are you choosing video? Are you doing more with a podcast or some other form of audio? Are you doing blogging or some other form of text where you're typing? There's lots of ways we can do it, and that's a good thing. The good thing is it's much easier today to do this than ever before. We've got tools that help you. We talk about this at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, how to use them, especially for people that say, I don't know what to do. Well, we cater to that. We help you. We believe that you are a stark raving entrepreneur. You want to get out there, you want to serve people. You help them. We embrace the live and let live environment. The idea that you do whatever you want to do, just don't harm others. Don't hurt them. Don't take their stuff. This kind of philosophy works when you use content. People hear it, and the people that resonate with that, they're going to be able to use even more with it. So, Gina, I'm excited about it. And matter of fact, I would encourage everyone watching this, be sure and go over to YouTube and look at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. Just type that in, Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, and you'll get a chance to see the interview with Chuck Schumer, not Chuck Schumer. No, he's the senator. We didn't interview him. Chuck Gallagher. Wrong Chuck. This is what I think I love about live. When you make a mistake live, sorry, it's out there. But I can relate to that. I started in radio years ago as a kid, and we had radios all over the state of Michigan where I grew up. And when you make a mistake, yeah, it is out there. So this is with Chuck Gallagher. Chuck Gallagher, who is a professional videographer, person that creates video, does a great job for people. I heartily recommend him. He is a person I work with right now to take care of that. And look into how you can do this. Gina, before we let everyone go, any final words or recommendations that you have?
No, just I think it's important to set a goal of what your frequency is going to be, block it out on your schedule and commit to it. Treat it like a very important, the very important appointment that it is. That's one of the ways that you're going to be able to create the content, create the videos, and really move your personal brand forward, become known as the person who solves specific problems for specific people.
Absolutely. Gina, I like the way you say that. It's you're solving those specific problems for specific people. Become an expert in an area where people have pain, where they're looking for something. They want something that you can offer based on your background, your experiences. It's one of the things we do at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. We help people to really build that, showing the specific tools, doing a lot with AI. Artificial intelligence is really good when we use it the right way. And tools like Alphana, tools like Cast Magic, along with ChatGPT, Perplexity, and many others. We say, okay, it's nice to see them. The geek in me likes them. Gina being a geek as well. We like that a whole lot. But more importantly, we're interested in showing you how you can use this in business. So that's what we're going to be doing. Appreciate you joining us now. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, however you're getting this. We're going to be repurposing it in different ways. Let us know what you think. And if you can just drop down even a few words, say, hey, I like that, or I agree with you, or I don't agree with you, or be aware of this. Your opinion matters a lot. We'll look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day, and we will look forward to seeing you again.